Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War 3 Kingdoms here today on the channel. We're going to be starting episode 3 of my ZHOU Let's Play campaign. Here today, we're going to be dealing with Cao Cao, who has entered my lands in southern Liaoyang. So guys, if you are enjoying this series and want to ensure more episodes, the best thing you guys can do is to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series thus far, where you'd like me to expand and conquer, and feel free to leave a dislike if you would like me to play as someone else. I don't know, maybe Cao Cao. I'm going to say another huge thank you as well to the Creative Assembly for sending me an early access code of 3 Kingdoms and making this Let's Play possible. So a huge thank you to them and their community manager. So in the last episode, guys, if you haven't gone and watched it, highly recommend you do. We managed to kill and defeat Yun Shu, that's right. Jun Yao is currently the son and heir of the faction, and we're currently besieging him out in the city. What's his name? Zhan Shao is the brother, the uncle in the north, right? So we currently have Zhuo and Lu Bu here with our main army. It is quite withered and quite small. However, I do have a plan, and we'll try and enact it in a moment. I do have Dongmin, my brother, to hopefully cut off Cao Cao, as he does seem hell-bent on pushing to Chang'an and liberating the Emperor, who is essentially our puppet, and the Han Empire, of course. We've still got some other units hanging around here as well, defending and grinding out Yellow Turban rebellions. That's alright for now. So, I can't think of anything else we need to do. I think we will start trying to go after Cao Cao now. I think all the micromanagement stuff is done. We can get an undercover network, but I don't think I want to do it just yet. So, let's go into the siege. Okay, so we haven't built any siege equipment just yet, but I'm tempted to break it. Would you surrender, Jun Yao? I'd be curious, even though I beheaded and killed your father in the last episode. Demand surrender. Okay, it's not. Okay, we're going to have to deal with Cao Cao. My lands are too important. We always can go back against Yun Yao later on, but yeah, unfortunately we're going to have to break the siege, and we'll move out. Okay, that's fine. We'll try and push after Cao Cao now. I'm tempted to go with a forced march to try and catch him. So let's go up here. And because he's currently in a forced march, he would have to come back against us. Okay, I am going to negotiate with Jun Yao for peace, just in case, because the problem is we're getting attacked on 2 fronts. That's what the problem is. I will give you peace. 23.1? No, wait, I only did that because of the close proximity we have to my whittled army. We might be able to get some stuff from this. Support legitimacy. Request a payment. How much would you give me? How much? Would you give me like 1,000? No way. They'd give me 2,615 for peace. Give me a regular payment on top. Hang on, no. Request regular payments as well. I'm tempted to drop this a bit if you want to give me a regular payment of a bit. Because that would steady my income. Oh, wow. So we'll try and squeeze as much money as possible from them. Okay, so Jun Yao, he's the son of Zhan Shu. So he'll accept peace. He'll give us a instant payment of 2,000 gold, and then every turn after that for 10, he'll give us 200 for peace. I'm going to accept that. I don't know if he knows who's kind of on the ropes here a bit, if I'm being perfectly honest. So we've signed a pact, and we've managed to gain 3,293. That's fantastic. Let's definitely chuck a quick save on that, because I don't know if we're going to be able to pull that off, just in case the game crashes or the software crashes or something happens. Okay, so we can get some armies now. This is going to fuel this army. Has Yun Xiao just destroyed Cao Cao in this betrayal. He's paid for his execution. So we've got a couple of options here. I can bring in my wife, Dong Peshan. I think that's how you say it. She's currently 46. At the moment, I don't want to risk her in the open field. I want to have some more children, to be perfectly honest. I've got a girl. I've got 2 boys. I want Dong Zhuo to have a... Dong Zhuo. I keep on saying Dong Zhuo. Dong Zhuo. A long, massive dynasty. I want to... Maybe if I can try and marry off Min. Yeah, no one's actually within our company for now. Dong Zhan-an. Or Zhan Yan, I don't know how to say that, but not much of a comparison here. 68. 56, Jesus Christ. Okay, right, where was I? We need to get some armies in, so let's try and get the biggest ones as we can. The ones with the most men and the highest ranking. Preferably swordsmen if we can. Archers there. Light cavalry isn't too bad. 4-star commander there, though. 2 lots of 4-star commanders. But then better mounted sword cavalry. Let's bring in... Who's the best one here? This character is unavailable and he will be able to return. Lu Fang. We could bring him in, but that would take 1 turn. We could wait till the next turn to bring him in, but I'm worried about it could nuke my movement. That's what I'm worried about. Because that would give us an additional force here. Because this is going to be... It's going to be very small margins by the end of it. So even like calculating this sort of stuff will count. I'm going to bring in... We're not going to be able to afford both of them. Okay, I just quickly calculated. Even if we wait 1 turn, we can get Lu Fang here and get you as well. So we're probably better off doing that, I think. But it's just going to cost money. If we get someone a bit cheaper, we can get more archers. 3. But they're at full strength though, aren't they? And it costs more. I guess you're paying for the full strength though as well. So let's bring you in for now. And what I'll do... we're not going to be able to afford it next turn. Bugger. Because now we're paying for that, aren't we? Because it's 400. We could bring you in, which you're a lot cheaper, and it's archers. And that will keep us here for now. Okay, 520. We can get some more money at some point. Okay, we'll leave it at that. We'll chuck another quick save, and we'll end the turn and continue and see how Cao Cao reacts. He's double backed against me. We are going to be able to retreat, though. And he's come back again. I want to try and get to my lands if we can. Okay. Is there any way of doing that? A hero's aid. You read a report about one of your generals who's beaten 6 enemies single-handedly. Largely due to speed and loyalty. Chance to gain an ancillary. Okay, that's alright. I'll take that. What else did we hear? That's fine. Can we somehow try and get back to my territory? On a force march? That's not going to work. I could try and go for this. And try and go up and around. How far away are you? The thing is, these reinforcements, if we can get there... We just need to bait around a bit. For example, if we go with a forced march, you'd be surprised how far in the south we could get. Because we want to try and close the distance, yet spread it as well. Okay, we're currently going into a little bit of debt here, so we'll try and negotiate for some money from some other factions. Okay, so we've got a couple of options here. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to either have to threaten the Han to give me money to keep my economy afloat, because we only needed afloat for like 3-4 turns, and then we can surround and kill Cao Cao and not have to deal with him. I'm just looking otherwise, like, to demand a payment. Like, could I get some sort of... Yeah, 60's a military alliance. I think we'll negotiate with the Han, and we'll try and get some money from them. So, I would like as big of a payment as you can give me, Because if I try to throw... Hang on. So, throw coercion in, I can't change it, so it's 14. So if we can get this nice and high, say like 4,000 or something silly. Okay, that's 4,000 is minus 15. So we can get 4,000 gold off them. Okay, so if we threaten the Han through coercion, we'll spend our 30 coercion. We've got like 48, so it's actually quite alright. And especially when we're about to fight Cao Cao, once we destroy his army, we're going to get 10, so it should come back on track. So we're going to get 3,425 and also 45 gold per turn. Let's propose the deal. It has now gone through. And at least our economy's afloat now for the time being. That's massively shot up. We're losing 504 per turn. I could have disbanded some of these armies at the back, but I can't afford to not deal with the rebellions that I'm farming and not deal with this. Hopefully, we can get things back on track. Okay, well, let's end the turn and continue and see how Cao Cao reacts. Oh, we've got a reform here we need to deal with. Okay, we've already gone down most of the wealth sort of stuff. Wealth from industry, wealth from silk. Minus 25 building upkeep's probably not a bad idea. Recruitment-wise, we can keep that back. Population booms. Trade rights is probably not a bad idea. Getting the minus building upkeep is probably not a bad shout either. Okay, cool. Let's end the turn and continue and see how Cao Cao reacts. He's pushed further up. That's not too bad. We're going to be able to cut him off in the mountains here, at least. And he's in a forced march, so that's not too bad. Living in harmony, those who share love and romance. Dong Min. Okay. Love of the arts. Right, okay. I thought he got married by the look of it. But he hasn't. It looked like he nearly did. Okay, so we've got a couple of options here. We basically want to try and close the distance. The problem I've got here is my military supplies are out for Dongzhou. So he needs to get back to our territory as quickly as possible. But on a normal stance, he isn't going to get there. He has to go with a march to get in range. So we'll push to here, which will allow our men to... Oh, okay, we've run out of supplies because we haven't been in a zone. Okay, that's changed things a lot. Can I somehow get to you? He holds the river, that's why. Pushing the river, will that work? Will pushing this side of the river work? Maybe. Okay, we'll see if that works. We'll give it another turn. It's a whole bunch of tomfoolery, this, trying to relocate and stuff. Retreat. Is he going to give chase? He's not. Okay, we might be able to work with this now, as we've got him in the bottom of the river. We can work with this. We can work with it. Alright, you've lost attrition here. The Bandit Queen and the King of the Black Mountain have sued for peace. I'm surprised they actually declared war upon each other. Okay, so we've got a Yellow Turban Rebellion here that we can easily farm and deal with. Let's move you out here. We'll delegate this to a auto-resolve. Finish you off, and that will boost our coercion up as well. Excellent stuff. It's actually worth farming and allowing rebellions where you can, because you get a 10 intimidation. Let's recruit that. A little bit cheesy, but whatever. I don't really care. Alright, pull you further back. A new capital has been established. Yes, I want to read that army report. They've been forced to withdraw. I really wanted to see a casualty report, to be exact. Okay, so we've got him in the bottom of the river here. We both are in range. Okay, just going through some of the micromanaging. We do have some characters that have leveled up. So Dong Min himself has actually been leveled up. We can give him cavalry charge. That's good. Faction support. We might need that 25% charge bonus just for his... Oh, it's only for his retinue. No, let's just go with that then. Like having like an additional 25 buff for all cavalry in his army would be more beneficial, but it's not. Okay, military supplies, money from industry. Let's go with income for now. Okay. Armies wise, we can move them now, and commanderies, we'll keep that there for now. Alrighty then, let's deal with ZHOU. Do we try and ambush him? Move here, both go to ambush stance. Or do we try and hit him on the river? And if I do push for that, is that going to drag him in? So if I push you here and go like ambush, that's that zone. If I go ambush here and then go hit that, is that going to work? Maybe. Let's see if this works. Alright. I think it worked. It drew the army in. It didn't exactly, Fuck, that worked. Holy shit! Okay. It's, I guess because it was in range. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's chuck a hard save on that. This is going to be the battle for today's episode. There was a lot of tomfoolery. There was a lot of circumnavigating the rivers, pushing back and forth. But the odds are on our side. It will be a slight victory there. We are currently outnumbered by about 600 men. So, we have Dongzhou, Lu Bu, and of course Dongmin, my brother. He's on the far side of the river. We're coming up against ZHOU, the strategic mastermind himself. We're going to fight at night to get a minus 15 morale debuff for the enemy. Looking at his army build, he does have some heavy tiger cavalry, which we really need to watch out for. But overall, like having a look at that, most of his army build doesn't have any swordsmen, only 2. They do seem to have archer supremacy. And they do match us with our cavalry. So, let's fight this. My reinforcements don't come in if I fight at night. Yeah. Shit. No matter. We'll fight it on the day. Yeah, it eliminates those reinforcements coming in. And it actually swings it well out of our favor. So, let's start the battle here today. And fight ZHOU. Dongzhou versus ZHOU. Who would have thought? Okay, guys, welcome to the battlefield. Alright, let's get stuck into it. So, there seems to be a massive pine forest up here. Okay, it looks like ZHOU has deployed himself over the far side of the river, near the rice fields. Okay, we want to try and rally up as quickly as possible. So, it does look like my reinforcements are coming on this side of the river. Okay, so we're going to be able to use the forest to our advantage for now. Oh, okay, right. I was going to say, none of the forest is in our territory, but that's alright. We'll swing everyone up here then. We want to try and rendezvous with our forces. It'd be silly if we didn't. So try and chuck everyone into this corner where we can. So, hang on. Yeah, so just try and chuck everyone into the corner so they're not seen. So you're being seen. Yeah, I don't know if it's unavoidable. We need a rendezvous, that's the problem. Regardless, we're going to be able to see ZHOU's army. Look at that. On the steps of the rice fields here, the farmers have gone home for today. But ZHOU's army remains. ZHOU! Okay, so where is ZHOU and his yeah, there he is. Here's ZHOU and his cavalry. 1,000 gold pieces, a lordship, and a commandery for the man who kills ZHOU. How about that? Alright, and then we've got one of his bodyguards here as well. This guy's badass, isn't he? He's not as good as Lu Bu, but he's got the ability to be that. Especially once we get to sort of the end and mid-game. Alright, let's start the battle here for now. and try and rally up. So let's quickly pause. Is there a timer? Reinforcement zone. Okay, there's not. They're slowly coming in now. So we'll get everyone to make their way probably to the clearing and just slowly get there. Let's speed things up.
Our reinforcements are arriving.
I'd be curious to see what they do. We're attacking them at the end of the day, so they have time. So we want to try and rally up with our forces as quickly as possible, and then we'll push together at one cohesive unit. In saying that, he has kind of blocked himself with the river there. It's going to be interesting to see how he uses it. His forces are now pushing further back. So once we can rally up with our forces, we'll be laughing. We'll make one long, strong army and push into the open field here at least. Man, if we could somehow, like, ambush them around this, that'd be ideal, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, let's get everyone to move out, and then we'll rally up. We have 57 minutes of our timer before we need to do so. Heavy cavalry is going to be the problem for them. We'll sort out all our archers and cavalry at time as well. So how many of them can use fire? Flaming shot will spook the horses and drop their morale a bit. But I don't know. They have a lot of crossbows. They wouldn't be able to do it to us. Okay, so we're slowly but surely moving out. My first army's here now. Lubu and there we are. ZHOU are here. Reinforcements coming as well. Here is Lubu. And ZHOU is here in the forest. Where's Dongming? My Min. Not Ming. Don Min, my brother. Brother! Where are you, brother? You're somewhere in here. Oh, there's Min, probably. Alright. Oh, he's actually got those double swords I gave to him. Oh, that's crack up. We gave them to him ages ago. 50 minutes. It's taken us a little while to get here. Oh, there's two... there's like two identical pockets here. Okay. Right, let's rally up all my swordsmen where we can. So let's grab you here then. Let's grab you here. And let's grab the axemen then as well. Spearmen on the flanks. Bar the axemen. I think we should do that. So, this will be the front assault army here. We want to try and match it with whatever they've got going. So that's that. Okay. And then this can be one side. This can be another. So one's going to be a little bit top heavy. To make it even, I'll just chuck you into this then. Make you a part of the front line. Okay, archers wise as well, they can be grouped up. Cavalry can be grouped up as well. And we'll make it like this. Yes, we want. I am tempted to nearly throw generals on like left and right flanks, especially champions. And a couple of characters that aren't really that important if we need to. Alright, let's now move up though. So let's move to this position. I would be blown away if they charge me, but you never know. In the last episode they did. So let's try and form up. Go with a stock standard, I'd say noob box looking formation. Keep my archers in the clear here. Okay, cavalry wise, yeah, it's up and around. Most of, like, trying to, yeah, they've got their right flanks secure. There's no, like, we can walk and wade through this, but it's not what we want to do. So I reckon the majority of ours in their cavalry, we should put like there. We'll swing some here, just in case they are stupid enough to push the river. But you never know. Alright, let's move everyone into position. I'm really happy with this. Let's go. Make sure you're walking. Let's see how Cao Cao reacts. It's more than likely going to... we're more than likely going to be fighting in the open field. Okay, seems to be reallocating his forces. Justling into position. Most of the flank is going to happen on the left, and his cavalry have already moved there adequately as well. We've spent 7 minutes moving now. I don't want to use much longer. At 40 minutes you're really risking it, but no matter, we'll be right. Okay, they're reforming up again. There's no way any of our men are going to be in range anyway. So we'll wait for everyone to form up into position. And if we have to reform the army again, we will. Okay, they seem to be centralizing a bit more. They're not really doing much else. Wait for everyone to get into position. Okay, let's redo this again. I want to try and get this exact. So, that's where cavalry is. So if we can sort of match like that, I'd be happy with that. And then we can push them there. Ready to be angled and be a flanking force if need be. And at that point, we can move my archers here. We'll allow them to turn off skirmish mode, but I want everyone to use toggle guard mode. Okay, the majority of the cavalry will try and get them here. Or maybe like here more. Yep, that's ideal. And then we'll move everyone here into this position. Okay, keep you here as well. Okay, I'm nearly tempted to go with a charge. Just to grab this position before they do and maybe spook them a bit. We'll see how that goes down. Okay. Push for it, man. This is once against make or break. Donc Zhuo. Wanna be another page in someone else's history book. We're fighting for the Emperor here today. Okay, so they seem to be reforming. We can use that to our advantage. If my archers can get in range. Go closer. You can actually get all the way up to the front of the tree line here. Like, big time. Okay. Let's allow my archers to start skirmishing. Let's try and skirmish out one unit. So get every single archer to focus on one. If we can have a strong, long, venomous volley, you never know, we might catch them. Okay, they're reforming now. Because if you can get everyone to focus on one, you never know, you might be able to, like, rout it, pretty much. Allow my archers to move into position now. Okay. Ideally, if we could bait their cavalry in, that would be cool. Alright. Let's try and skirmish this out a bit then. Okay. Aim for this. So do we have skirmisher supremacy? I don't know if we do. Regardless, we're nearly going to be able to shoot them here 2-1. The only concern is the cavalry on that right flank. I'm nearly tempted just to move up from that position. Give away our location. But if they do try and hit us, they won't catch us. So let's give away our position on the left-hand side. Just in case they try and charge. Okay, our archers are going toe-to-toe with each other. We're doing alright for now. Fire at will, lads. Okay, some of the cavalry's moving. They're actually pushing the river. They're pushing the rice fields. Alright, let's try and eliminate their archers and try and skirmish this out a bit. Okay, they're sitting just there fine. Alright, continue where you can. And for them. Thing is, right, if you can get just a couple volleys off of that archer unit, you probably can kill him. Yep, shattered. Perfect. They're sitting back, which is interesting that the AI's calculated that. They're moving out of position. Hit that. So our archers are going back and forth. The thing is, right, it doesn't really matter if we even lose, like, the entirety of our force if we win, because we're going to be able to fall back. And what are they going to do? Their cavalry's moving. Is that going to be a charge? It looks like it could be. Pull the cavalry up to close the distance. Pull these two units here to pull back. Oh god, look at that. This is like a really good battle. Like tactically as well. Right, push for this. Zhuo has commanded the cavalry to take the left. Right, let's try and hit this then and try and deal with their cavalry. I only want to go with a quick lightning charge there. Okay, pull back our archers, quick. Do we need to command more men to come over? They quitted that, right. Come here to help. Like, come in there. Oh, I told you to pull back. Ah, they're being caught. Didn't I command you to come? These guys here, right? Didn't I command you all to come here? Like, run the fuck back. Maybe because of the guard mode might have done it. Okay, you're here getting a little bit phased out because of those archers. And you've turned a bit. So you push for this, right? Well, we'll stack. We'll get everyone to stack that. And you can stack this as well. Okay. Just the orders were being a little bit funky. They're gone. They are so gone. They're caught. Alright, I'm going to sacrifice one archer unit just to block and one save one. Okay, looks like they're going to try and engage my front line, which is daring. Okay, that's been shattered now. Perfect. Right, you need to pull out. Pull all the cavalry out. Okay, let's redo these archers, because I've been clicking like skirmish mode, that's fine. Yeah, so you sit here and try and hit them. Okay, their front line is now coming at me head on. They're just trying to bust through now. I respect that, especially when it's a low sort of unit. Okay, so that's engaging there. We need to start... Oh, shit. I don't like pausing, but I can't afford to lose this. Right. Pull further back to the tree line. Actually, don't pull to the tree line, because we've got... Yeah, pull there. Because obviously if you fight in the tree line, when you fight in the trees, it reduces combat efficiency. And seeing as we have the supremacy, we don't want to do that. But man, they threw their general straight in there. I'm tempted to send in you and Don Min in, just to deal with that. This army is not looking good. Half of it's in the goddamn river, so we should just charge this. Push for this. Hit that. Get these guys to countercharge this, and then mop anything that comes up this way. And I gave the order there. And essentially get this entire army here to move there. That's what we want. Push. Cao Cao's further at the back, but a charge is now coming in. It's just there's spearmen and shit here. Okay. Alright, let's try and hit this from behind now. Actually, we're going to need more numbers here. Especially if generals are coming down here. Alright, try and... If we could somehow engage them half in the river, that would be perfect. I'm so tempted to maybe swing... I might need to swing ZHOU in. Oh, I've got cavalry here. I'm a dumbass. I forgot about that cavalry there. I had them sitting there not doing anything. We can come back here now and help though. Yeah, these guys need to be hauling ass over the river. And dealing with this. Okay, they're fighting okay. They're now surrounded. My archers are trying to make ZHOU a pincushion. Spearmen are now here. Let's continue to pull them back. My cavalry's now crossed the river. But ZHOU's now come back. I'm going to send a unit of halberds to come down. Because if we can surround and kill ZHOU, that would be absurd. I'm going to need to get my archers to halt. Because they're probably firing upon my own men more than anything. There's a lot of micromanaging to do. Yeah, stop fire at will. I think at the moment it's going to cause more friendly fire than what it's worth. Right, everyone push for this. Try and kill ZHOU. You're doing okay here. You're not doing it because he's a goddamn champion. That's why. I might need to pull you back. And we'll chuck in Lubu. Because that's why he's really holding his own there. Okay, how well is everyone doing over here? Okay, we need to just get behind them. Okay, it looks like ZHOU's now pushing up. That's no matter. Because we'll have halberds chase him. Lubu's already in the action, and look at this, we're going to smash him. Now, in this records mode, my faction, my characters are not immortal. They can die, so I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that we don't lose anyone important here today. It's okay that you're like... We're really costing these... We're really like pulling these units away from the actual fight. But it's goddamn close. ZHOU's there now. Okay, my cavalry's dealing with this. It's really still neck and neck. Anything can happen. That's a ZHOU charge I need to avoid. If you could somehow throw your men up there, it might have stopped it. Right, it's dealing with that. Good. I'm nearly tempted just to throw them there and then get this. Like, get this back. Get this cycle charging here. This might get them. Like, swing you in against South. Oh, you're coming around the back here. Alright. Looks like they're trying to go for ZHOU. And he's quickly turned.
A unit has been completely destroyed.
Okay, try and go for ZHOU now. Maybe try and swing this way. Okay. Hit these guys here. We'll go for the ultimate. Like, it's like they're encircled, they're encircled. Let's try and hit them from the rear. And get a good charge here. But my men are exhausted. Okay. Let's try and get this efficiency back up a bit. Okay, so what in God's name is happening over here? So you're okay. You've actually made it away. You can double back and deal with this. They seem to be running after my archers. Sorry, my cavalry, which is massively fruitless. Okay, you can deal with this. Put Lubu here. He could cycle that. I'm going to get my archers to go back on skirmish mode and toggle at fire because they might be able to deal with this. And just try and skirmish people out a bit. Okay. For here now, you just need to deal with that. Okay. If we can kill one of their generals, that'll be good. Right, come down here. Alright, let's try and cycle this a bit.
March at the
That unit's gone, good. Zhuo still doing his thing. We'll send in Lu Bu just to kind of finish it off. We'll send Dongmin here. Perfect. Let's try and get men down here now. Okay, we dealt with those units. Go to this archer unit here now. Come on. We need to kill their champion. Send in the halberds. Okay, this is what we want. Yeah, this is how we want to use my archers. Alright. Let's hit these halberds in the back with my brother Don Min. And his dual wielding swords. Look at that. Look at this. Hacking and slashing. Don Min, more like Darth Maul. Alright, how well are we doing here? We're still trying to deal with that cavalry. And he's shattered. Good. Try and kill him then. Give him no quarter. Same with ZHOU. Alright, most of the army's in a full retreat. Zhuo is actually engaging ZHOU here. Get cavalry to push. They're probably going to lose more trying to push through that. Alright, good. Lu Bu can come back here now. ZHOU's fighting to the bitter end. He's gone berserk. Just try and throw everyone in where we can. Alright, go for the lady. Phew. They do have some cavalry coming in, which could cause some issues. But if we can kill ZHOU, it won't matter. Okay. It's still on a knife's edge. We've lost our decent formation a bit. Alright, fall back. Yeah, we're just chucking everyone in there at the moment. Alright, let's try and reform my archers up to give some sort of coordination. Everyone is just so exhausted in this fight. Right. Countercharge this unit coming in. Man, even just like these small little engagements are good. Cavalry's coming in. Okay, she's still fighting to the last. I think ZHOU's dead. I think we got him. Alright, form up here. Okay. Chuck everyone in. My goddamn cavalry are just so exhausted. Okay. Oh, I forgot about them. They're being picked apart at the edge of the world. Alright. Swing around and come down and help then. Oh, look at them, they're so exhausted. Okay. Let's send everyone in. We just need a flank. Come back home this way. We've got them. Okay. Maybe get you to run down them. There's a couple lots of cavalry can go here as well. Alright, push for this. Pull you guys here as well. We really just need to group up a couple of lumps of swordsmen. And whatever's left of this. Alright, so that's like this is going to be like the cavalry. Because even when you click on a unit, it's like the last of it. Actually, you need to be running down this. You can actually go away, it's alright. They're now shattered. They're gone as well. Okay. This is essentially the last of the infantry. Form you here. Form you there as well. And we'll try and push over. Alright, let's try and speed this up now. We've got them on the ropes. We've got victory. We just need to finish off their last units. I don't know why it's actually not like crazily in my favor. I'm not entirely sure. Commit a couple. Flank with the rest. That's all you need to do. Alright, they're now shattered. Alright. They're not going to get themselves caught in the river, are they? They did too. Why? They've got like no combat efficiency. They are so dead. It is quite literally the battle of the Trident here. They're coming back again. Try and run down the cavalry. They're in the water. Yeah, there we go. We got them. Just go with a nice long charge. Victory! We have victory here today. Dong, Zhuo, Lu Bu, Dong Min have beaten Cao Cao on the fields here today. Holy shit. Guys, smash the like button. If you haven't already, I think I goddamn deserve it. After that fight, that's what we want from Three Kingdoms Total War. That was a really fun engagement. Alright, we're going to try and run down the remaining stragglers and try and get our experience points up. As the army is in the open field, we want to try and eliminate as many of them as possible as well. But crikey, there was a lot of fun points at that battle. So they charged us in the end after we tried to skirmish them out. It was really neck and neck. We made the decision to not hide and swoop with our cavalry. We pushed out when it looked like they could have come against us. So let's end the battle there. A close victory. They said it was going to be a lot tougher than that. I'll take that. Okay, guys, welcome to the campaign map. Wowee. That was a hell of a fight. I'm sure ZHOU would be proud. There was some really close calls at that. But we have beaten Cao Cao here today. Dongzhuo has managed to get some vengeance. So, we've got a couple of options here. So we deployed 3,104. We did lose 2,000 on the battle map. We were outnumbered by about 600, but we killed a whopping 3,000 of them. So, we can take the 12% replenishment, which is what I'm going to do, and we'll be able to deal with Cao Cao. Was that his wife? I don't know. We could have very well killed his wife, but I don't know. Regardless, we're going to recruit the replenished warriors. So, this army is now fled back. And is Cao Cao still in this army? Okay. Rank, leadership lost battle, oath sworn,
The absence of people is indicative of China's
and friends. Okay, so we've gone up because we've had a really good fight. Okay. So, this character is wounded and will recover on the indicator in the number of seasons. So, Cao Cao and his generals did escape. Okay, let's chuck our save on that and let's run them down. Okay, is it going to matter who runs down? I actually don't think Dongzhuo can actually reach there. Can he? No, he can't. It's going to have to be Dong Min. And he has enough men to do it. By himself if he needs to. He doesn't. Crap. We would still win this one. We can't go with a knight. I should have force marched with Dongzhou, because if I retreat now, I don't know how much movement Dongmin has left, because I might not be able to come back. That's the same. ZHOU might get one sort of bitter thing at the end. Okay, let's delegate this and auto-resolve. It will be a close victory, but we might have just... Okay, good. We didn't lose. I was like, man, it'd be so typical, and it'd be a really good narrative if Don Min lost his life, but he didn't. So, let's recruit the replenishments, and I think we get to deal with ZHOU now anyway. Or if not, he's been defeated. His main army. Crushed. Okay, is ZHOU dead? No, we didn't get an option to deal with ZHOU. He's fled back. Oh, okay. Well, we killed him. I don't know why that is. He shouldn't be immortal because we happened with, what's his name? Yun Yao. Yeah, Yun Shun, Yao Shun. Yao Shu was, his father, and it actually switched the faction to the son. Anyway, we've beaten ZHOU here today on the fields of battle. We have victory. We're going to be able to replenish and recoup from what we lost. But we've beaten him and had a massive victory here today. Unfortunately, his head's not atop a spike.
Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.